British English vocabulary for the pub. Today I'm going to teach you typical British English vocabulary to help you out when you're in the pub. In case you didn't know, the word pub comes from the term public house, which is a place such as a tavern or bar that is licensed to sell alcoholic beverages. In London, we also call a pub a boozer. Booze means alcohol too in informal English. Let's start with beer. In a pub you can get draft beer or beer on tap, which comes from the barrel. On tap you'll probably have a choice of these types of beer. You have lager, the most common blonde beer, served cold. Bitters or ales, a darker brown beer of which there are various forms, one being Indian Pale Ale or IPA. Stout, which is a very dark or black beer. Guinness is the most famous example of this. Draft beer is served as a pint or as a half pint. Bear in mind that if you want a half pint but you don't specify this, you might be served a pint. As there is usually so much selection of beers in our pubs, you have to order a pint of a specific beer. Alternatively, you can get a bottled beer. Just ask the bartender, what bottles of beer do you have? But don't ask for a beer bottle, as you will be given an empty bottle by a laughing bartender. If you fancy something lighter, you can have a shandy, which is a lager mixed with lemonade or soda water, or you could order a non-alcoholic beer. Make sure you order a glass of wine. Don't ask for a wine glass, unless you're sharing a bottle of wine and you need an extra glass, because again, this is an empty glass. If you ask for a wine list, you get to sample different types of white wine, red wine or rosé. Or just order a house wine if you're not too fussy or want to get the cheapest wine available. A white wine spritzer is like a shandy for wine and consists of white wine with sparkling water or soda water. If you fancy something stronger, go for a mixer, which is a spirit mixed with a soft drink. Perhaps the most common mixers are gin and tonic, or ask for a G&T if you're feeling confident, whiskey and coke, rum and coke, vodka and lemonade. You'll be asked if you want a single or double measure of these. If you want an even stronger drink, you can have straight or neat spirits, like whiskey or whiskey on the rocks is straight with ice for the higher quality stuff. Someone might get a round of shots, perhaps tequila or vodka, and you would drink this together. Be careful with all the stronger things though. As I'm sure you'll know, you can order a Coke, lemonade, orange juice, tonic water, still water or sparkling water if you're having a break from the booze. Say, with ice and lemon please, if that's what you want. If you're feeling peckish, order a packet of crisps, peanuts or pork scratchings. Be aware that these are not for free. Remember, in the UK we have loads of different flavours, so you'll be asked, what flavour would you like? The traditional flavours are ready salted, cheese and onion, and salt and vinegar. One of the best ways to sample British food is in the pub, the more traditional pubs anyway. Without going into too much detail, here are some typical English pub meals. Steak and kidney pie, bangers and mash, shepherd's pie, a ploughman's, Lancashire hot pot, roast dinner. I'll leave these to a different video though. You can ask at the bar, do you serve food? Or are you still serving food, which means at the moment. At the bar you'll be asked certain specific questions like, who's next? Which means who is next to be served. If you're asked this, answer, I am, or you were first when another person is before you. Remember to be polite and don't jump the queue. Other questions could be, are you being served? What can I get you? What would you like? What are you having? Would you like the same again? Or same again? You usually have to order at the bar, the area where the drinks are. Remember, at the bar means next to. In the bar means inside it, which is a bit difficult, or on the bar would mean on top of it. When ordering drinks, you could say, "Can I have 2 pints of Guinness, please?" Or 2 glasses of house red, please. A round of drinks is a drink for each of the people in your group. In the UK, we usually buy rounds instead of individual drinks for ourselves. Last orders. This is a call from the bar staff, often accompanied by a bell, to say that this is your last chance to order a drink at the bar as it's almost closing time. In the UK, we raise a toast to someone or something to celebrate or wish someone luck with something. So, here's to you and your English adventure. Cheers! If you want to learn British English with me, please hit the subscribe button to join the community and take your English to the next level.